Okay, let's watch the video. 3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, it's Eugenia. So today I thought I would do a kind of Halloween themed video where Halloween's coming.
Do we not think that she is almost portraying herself to a very childlike audience? Like she's almost, I don't know, like a Pied Piper. Like there's kids that could be watching this because of how she is marketing herself. Like she's got a child-friendly bedroom and she almost looks like a teenager, and I just think that's really scary.
I just kind of chose some clothes that they had there and tried to make something work. Also, don't worry guys, I also am going to put on like a blonde wig.
Yeah, we're not worried about the wig.
I've talked about this in other videos too.
Like, that's the least of our worries right now.
I have a lot of hair, and also my hair is like very long, especially at this point. It's like,
actually makes me really uncomfortable because she's so obviously body checking at this point. Like that is what she's doing. It's so triggering.
Like a total disaster or what. This is the outfit. I thought this up was really cute. Really fit Barbie really good. I also tried to make
I feel like she got the skimpiest outfit you could choose in the shop. Like she says herself, this is not a Halloween outfit. She's just kind of put it together. But I feel like she, at this minute, is like doing what will shock people the most at this stage. Like she's actually trolling us.
Today to be Barbie. I was kind of looking at different pictures of Barbie and how people have seen her do her makeup in the past. Yeah, I've come across like different ways. I just kind of thought I would do like makeup that I think Barbie would probably wear. Thought I would just do like a pretty like pink eye look.
I mean, she's so pretty. Like she is really pretty. Do you not think she's looking like quite pale at the minute? Like she could be anemic. I know I was. Like I just think that she might be severely anemic because she looks so pale in this video, but that might just be how she is, how her skin tone is. Obviously using Jeffree Star's.
I think the first thing I'm going to do is just start by priming my eyes. And to do that, I'm going to be using my Urban Decay Primer Potion.
I'm sorry guys, I'm trying not to zoom in, but her right arm is like making me uncomfortable. It is so tiny. It is super tiny. She's so fragile, bless her. Like she's so small and she's so little, and it's so sad. That
I'm going to use a ton. I'm going to put that like just kind of like around my crease. And
I actually watched a YouTuber today that said that basically one of his fans has a daughter that's 8 years old, and she's caught her watching these videos and now hiding food. And I don't know how true that is, but that is so shocking. I mean, but at the end of the day, it's understandable that kids could come across this. Just there's all cuddly toys in the back. Like it's so scary.
Especially for me being Barbie, they definitely work for like that kind of look and everything. And then to just kind of start blending those out, I think I'm actually going to use 2 shades. I'm going to use a
She's doing these videos that are so normal, like, oh, do my makeup. Like, it's what these YouTuber girls do.
I'm going to use both.
But this is like not a normal situation at all.
So now
and it's like we're all supposed to sit here and pretend that we're not seeing this, like this big elephant in the room, and no one should say anything. I mean, when she's on her lives, people do say it, and she's like, people will literally say, oh my god, I'm so scared that you're gonna die, and she would just be like, oh, thank you for caring, and just brush it off, as though someone's just said they like her outfit. Like, crazy.
And I think on my lid, I'm actually going to use a couple of colors. I think I'm going to just kind of use like a mix for my lid of Good Morning, Snack, and the shade F Word. Okay, so I'm just going to put those on.
I do think she's trolling us at this stage. I just think that she almost strategically angles her camera so that you can see the most of her body while she's sat down.
And mix them together and kind of do something similar to what I did on the crease of my eye.
She's so pretty, like it's such a shame. I just want her to get better. She's so stunning, and there's so much opportunities for her in life. And it's such a shame that she's stuck in this bubble. Like she's so out of touch with reality at the minute. I don't think she even realises the danger to herself, to others. I don't think she's even aware of the consequences of what she's doing. I feel like she's in this bubble, and she's being kept in this bubble by people that are around her, and she's got so many toxic influences around her that she's just not able to get better or to even see that there's a problem. Like she is so in denial. It is crazy.
I could definitely imagine Barbie liking really sparkly, pretty things. So I thought I would also use a little bit of the Jeffree Star Extreme Frost in the shade Lick My Glit, which is like the pink one. And I thought that would be perfect for Barbie, so I just kind of thought I'd put that a little bit more in my inner corner and on my lid a bit and my brow bone and all that. Alright guys, so that is basically the shadows that I'm going to use to do my makeup to Barbie and everything. So now real quick, I'm just going to go and do the other eye off the camera, like with the shadows and everything. And then I'm also just going to do like liner and mascara and all that. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so
I mean, she does look cute. She looks so pretty. And she's so good at makeup. Like, I wish I could do makeup. Like, she is so good at makeup.
Really good to be Barbie, but sadly at the moment I don't. This is how both eyes came out all done. Now with
she's got lovely, beautiful eyes.
All the eyeshadows on, and eyeliner, obviously. And for my bottom lash line,
I know that there's loads of things with some people saying that she's got extensions in. Some people say she's got a wig. I actually think it's her real hair. I do. I could be wrong, but I actually think that's all her real hair. And I know from experience that every eating disorder does remove your hair. Some people are just really lucky.
Like if Barbie was real, I could definitely imagine Barbie wearing blush. The one that I'm going to use today is a ColourPop blush. I love the ColourPop blushes. This one is part of the Sailor Moon ColourPop
I do think that this time now she's almost using the attention and the controversy around her to just get all these views. And she's sort of running with it, and she knows like she's trying to do what's going to shock people next. And it is a little bit like trolling, as I know I keep saying it, but nobody is like this. I want to say stupid, but she's not. I don't want to be nasty, but nobody is like this in denial of, and nobody's this naive, and nobody would wear these outfits not even knowing how that's gonna make people react. Like, she knows she's gonna provoke a huge reaction by these videos where she is showing off her body. And I'm not saying she shouldn't show off her body. Listen, I'm like the biggest believer in, you know, feel good about yourself, show off whatever you want with your body. But, you know, she is unwell and she has got a responsibility to other people. And the way that she is promoting it just is rubbing me up the wrong way a little bit.
It was a lipstick that was in a bag that I totally forgot that I had. Let me get the name of it for you guys. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so I've been wanting to shade it forever, but these lipsticks are really nice. Oh wow, I accidentally just did that. Okay.
It's just the way she is, like,
not break it. But yeah,
it's like a character. Like it's just
kind of random, but it's true.
It's just like it's not real. Like, she's.
And the color.
I don't think this is her personality real, like exposed. Like, I do think she puts it off. I have actually seen in like videos from well before, like old videos where she has a much different voice. So I do feel like this is almost like her comfort blanket. Like, she feels like people can't get to her as much if she's a character. So it's almost like her defense mechanism.
It is super bright pink, which I think
she's body checking again.
Barbie. I've always liked tutus.
You know, we zoom out and we see the body. She knows that is going to get a reaction. And then she makes sure that her legs are in the shot. Always does that. You'll notice that she'll come right back to make sure that you see her legs, because she knows her legs get the biggest reaction out of anything. Loads of people comment on her legs. They're so tiny that people just go crazy when they see her legs.
So many different outfits, so I just kind of thought like anything kind of like pink would kind of work for this. I also ended up buying these fishnet gloves. I love fishnet gloves so much. Yeah, Spirit Halloween had these in a bunch of different colors. I ended up buying the pink pair. Also, I already kind of had a pair of shoes that I thought would go good with this, so I'll show you guys those right now too. Alright, so for the shoes, luckily
now we're looking at the shoes
that I thought would work really well for these.
Did you see that bend? Did you see that? Like, look how odd she looks. Look how awkward. Like, you wouldn't stand there like that. Like, she's so awkward because she's almost like strategically pulling her body in an angle where she thinks it makes her look the smallest and you can see more of her ribs. Like, oh my god, like, she literally just sucked in and like did this bend and contorted her body so that you could see more of her ribs. Like, honestly, like, honestly, it is just like, I want to say it's like a bit annoying now, just because she's doing so much damage to other people by doing this. So many people are going to be triggered by this. People that are not strong-minded.
Because I just have like a ton of hair in this wig right now, but I kind of feel like it didn't get curly so soon. It looked like maybe it would have been longer, but either way, I still think it's a really nice wig. This is the costume with the blonde Barbie wig on. And like I said, none of this is really like official Barbie. So basically that's
We know it's not official Barbie.
I hope that you guys like it. I hope
We know
that you
it's
guys
just
all
like
have a great
the
Halloween,
most
and I'm
controversial
happy
outfit I could find.
Let me know if you guys are doing anything for Halloween, or if you guys are dressing up. I know it's kind of like a weird year with Halloween and COVID and all that.
Like, I love her because I know, I can tell she's such a good person. Like, I know she's a nice person underneath all of this. But I do just feel that she's lost such a sense of reality now, that she is literally so out of touch with what's going on. And I feel that she is causing a lot of damage to other people. And I don't think any of us know to the extent of what that damage is. And I think that if she doesn't have that understanding and that compassion for others, you know, that's a problem. Because I can understand, I mean, I can't understand now, but I can understand back when I was 16, damaging yourself and not caring or not giving a shit about yourself. Sometimes you just get to a point in life where you just don't care about you and you don't really care about the consequences, and people can literally sit and tell you will die and all of these horrible things and you won't care. You're not bothered. But at least the only person that you're damaging is yourself. I mean, I'm not saying at least like that's okay, because it's not okay. But what I'm trying to say is that, you know, that's something that you're doing to you. But when you start doing things to other people and it starts affecting other people, that's different. No, that's different then. And like I said before, when do we get to the point where we hold people accountable for their actions? Like, I know people have mental illnesses, and I watch all these true crimes and these on YouTube, all these, I'm obsessed with true crime, and I watch it all, and I'm literally like obsessed with watching it. And I see that people can do things, and if they've got like a mental illness, they can get away with it, and there's sort of exceptions made because they suffer with mental illness. And I'm not going into that subject, so it's a whole other subject, and I'm not going to get into sort of my opinion on it or what I think. I'm just saying that is like something that happens. And a similar thing with Eugenia, I think, is that because she's got an eating disorder, we almost are giving her a little bit of a free pass because she's suffering with an eating disorder. So we almost can't really hold her responsible for her actions and how she's affecting other people. But the way she's dealing with her eating disorder and being so brazen about it is so problematic. And I don't think it's something that I've seen done in this way. Like I've said, I know people that have had the worst eating disorders ever, and they have been covering up and ashamed of it and not really wanting people to know about it. And when I had an eating disorder, that's how I was. I've never seen it being so broadcasted and promoted almost. And you see all these comments on her comment section with these girls saying how they are so inspired and they'd love to be as skinny as her, and oh my god, I can't believe I'm not that skinny, and all these comments. And when you actually look at the girls, they're young girls, and that is so scary. And I just think she will be seeing this, and she knows that, and she is 26. She's not a baby, she's 26. You know, when I was 26, I had 3 children already. I'm 28 now, and I just think my mindset was so much different to hers. And I know that we're probably completely different people, but come on now, you get to a point where you've got to grow up and you've got to start understanding the consequences of your actions. So that's my opinion on her last video and what's going on. And I just think that it needs to get to a point where she needs to be stopped now, because somebody needs to do something, whether it's YouTube, I don't know, whether it's someone around Eugenia. Somebody needs to stop at least the YouTube, because, you know, it is, if there's 8-year-olds watching it and now hiding food, like, is that not where we've reached that level of this is enough? Have we not crossed that line now? And I do think these videos are going to get worse and worse. Like, we're almost watching someone just disappear. Like, literally, that's how I feel. Like, we're almost watching a car crash and just letting it go on until we know the ultimate thing's going to happen, and nobody's doing anything. And I sit here and I say that, like, I'm not doing anything because I don't know what you could do, but I just know that if something terrible happens, so many people are going to come out and say things, but really now nobody's doing anything. And I just think we also don't know what's happening to other people now that are watching all of this. So I really think that, you know, we should start reporting her videos and trying to see what we can do, because ultimately we need to do something. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I love doing these videos just because I love giving a little bit of an insight to my opinion. And it's a topic that I feel really strongly about, and I just hope that it helps people. And I also think that if anybody is watching and they are struggling with an eating disorder, or just generally feeling bad about themselves, or anything really, just know that tomorrow is always going to be better than today, and you can wake up tomorrow and literally change your life. Like, you can wake up tomorrow and think, I'm changing my life. You've just got to keep moving forward. You never know what's around the corner. That's what's amazing about life, is that I have been in like such dark holes in my life numerous times, and I've always managed to get out of it. And I just think that, you know, you can be in that dark hole and not know what's around the corner, and sometimes something bad has to happen for something amazing to happen. So you've just got to have a little bit of faith in life that, you know, everything's going to be okay. You just got to get up every day and just keep trying, and things do get better. But yeah, lots of love.